Well, come back to the mystery of the druids. Last time we got some lore. A lot of lore. And now we are looking for way to find out more of lore. And in order to do that, there's a convoluted plot that... Yeah, it's moon logic. No one could figure it out.
Excuse me?
What?
But let's see how our plan goes along.
You're Monsieur le Capitaine Charles Deneuve, aren't you?
Yes, that is correct, my boy. Charles Deneuve, Capitaine of the Merchant Navy of France. How do you know my name?
I've been talking to a friend of yours, the fisherman over there at the jetty.
Pierre? Ah, yes, old Pierre. I expect he has been telling you about his pike, the one that was 5 meters long.
Yes, he did. Pierre says you're from Carmore, like he is. Is that true?
Yes, that's right. I grew up here. As a youngster, I wanted to be a fisherman and used to work on my father's trawler. Later, I went to naval college to become a captain of the Merchant Navy of France. I have a small house at the end of the road, just behind Francois' Bistro.
So...
You used to work for the Merchant Navy?
Yes. I have been to practically every single port all over the world, from New York to Zanzibar, from Rotterdam to Cape Town. I have sailed all known and unknown oceans, rivers, backwaters, lakes, and canals. I have seen things no other man on earth has ever seen.
Sounds exciting.
Yes. But all that was a long time ago. In a few years' time, I shall retire and begin working on my memoirs.
Just like Moomin Papa. So... What do you know about this place?
And now you only captain the ferry from Carmore to Portsmouth.
Yes, that's right. Is there anything wrong with that? Don't you like talking to people who only captain ferries? It's an important job. People need ferries. Because it just so happens there's a lot of water between the islands and the continent. And somebody has to steer those ferries. But I don't suppose a landlubber like you would understand that.
I didn't mean to offend you, Captain.
That's Monsieur le Capitaine Charles Deneuve to you, my boy. You'd better get a bit dry behind the ears before you start talking to seasoned sailors. Got that?
Yes, sir.
I should think so too.
Oh, well, thanks for the conversation.
You're welcome.
So,
Monsieur le Capitaine?
What can I do for you?
so we need to find out about the castle from him, I think. Maybe. Must have been something like that. So...
I've got a few more questions concerning our last conversation.
All right. Ask me anything you like, my boy.
Pierre says you're from Carmore, like he is. Is that true?
Yes, that's right. I grew up here.
the
Later, I have a...
same.
Tell me more about Pierre.
I meet him almost every day. He doesn't have much to do these days. Not since the fishing industry went down the drain.
So he's a fisherman, is he?
He used to have 3 trawlers and 5 employees. But nobody wants French fish anymore these days. They're too expensive. Now he spends his days sitting at the jetty, catching a few fish for himself and his friends to eat. They meet round at his place practically every evening and talk about old times, when they used to go out on their trawlers every day.
One of these is a landmine.
Doesn't he have anything better to do?
No, not much. None of the villagers here has much to do, since business is so bad nowadays. Pierre has a small farm which supplies him with all he needs. A few years back, he built himself a small stable next to his house, where he keeps a few animals. His life is rather boring, really. That's why he's always pleased when I tell him a few stories.
Damn, I kinda thought I could actually ask about the farmhouse, and then about the rocks, and then about the castle, and... Oh well.
How long does he sit there fishing?
Until I come back with my last load of passengers. Since he's had that fishing rod, He sometimes sits there even longer. If I have time, we go over to Francois's place when I'm finished for the day.
Thank you, Monsieur le Capitaine. You've been a great help.
You're welcome, my boy.
Monsieur le Capitaine,
What can I do for you?
I've got a few more questions.
Wait a second.
PSA.
Yeah, later. I have...
You used to...
Yes, I...
Sounds...
Yeah, but all...
Huh.
Your memoirs? That sounds interesting.
Oh, yes, my boy. I've seen a lot, you know. Disasters, storm tides, elements, mysteries.
Really? Won't you tell me more?
I have seen ships disappear in the Bermuda Triangle. I saw the Prince of Egypt sink. I witnessed the accident of the Pride of Paris in Cape Town Harbor.
You were in all those places?
Of course. And that's not all. I have seen tsunamis 40 meters high and octopuses with 16 tentacles.
I thought octopuses only had 8 tentacles.
Quite, my boy, quite. I have seen things a common landlubber, no offense, my boy, cannot even begin to imagine. Octopuses with twice the normal number of tentacles. What do you say to that?
Well, that's quite incredible. What do you know about the castle of Carmore?
The castle. The castle is shrouded in greater mystery than the darkest secrets I have ever experienced or heard of.
That's saying something.
Precisely, my boy. After all, I have seen and heard more than most mortals could ever dream of. But none of it is as mysterious as the story of the castle of Carmore and its evil owner.
Ooh. Finally, we're getting somewhere.
Tell me more about the castle.
The castle of Carmore was once the home of a good and righteous lord. Around 1000 AD, the druids came there. You've heard of the druids, I take it?
Oh, yes. Quite a lot, in fact. Go on. Where did these druids come from?
They were the last of the druids from Britain.
Really?
Yes, really, my boy.
Do you know why they came to the castle?
They entrusted the lord and his family with the safekeeping of something of great value to them.
What was it?
Nobody ever found out, my boy.
All right, what happened then?
The item remained in the family's possession for generations. But then the castle went to a descendant of the family who was not good and righteous, but cruel and mean. The evil lord of Carmore.
Was that what he was called?
That's what he has been called for centuries. He was a tyrant and a murderer. He enjoyed killing and held satanic ceremonies at the castle. Villagers would disappear from Carmore and never be seen again. They say he was executed during the Inquisition.
Yep. This game is clearly related to the... What was it again? Shadow of Templars, yes. Clearly.
What do you mean, they say? Was he or wasn't he?
No. I know the true story. The castle was destroyed before the Inquisition ever began.
But how?
The truth was told in a very old Breton legend.
And?
One day, a salt seller by the name of Gergen came to the castle of Carmore and asked the evil lord for a drink of water. But the lord set his dogs on the man.
Go on.
Out of revenge for the lord's cruelty, Gergen hurled a handful of salt at the castle, which tumbled down immediately, burying the lord beneath it.
But why?
It was an ancient druid curse.
Okay.
How can salt destroy a whole castle?
Through the magic of the druids. Salt is a destructive element. It corrodes, it decomposes, it parches. It can make people die of thirst.
Uh-huh.
The salt seller had knowledge of druid customs?
Well, he certainly knew how to use the magic that druids employed to deal with their enemies.
So, yeah, how do you know this?
How do you know all this?
From age-old stories that people tell around here. Children heard them from their parents, who in turn had been told them by their own parents. They were handed down through the generations. Sometimes People even come here from town. People like you, asking about the old stories. Writers, researchers, all sorts. We even had a real aristocrat here from England once. He was very interested in the castle.
So...
Do you know his name?
No, I've forgotten. It was quite a while ago.
Okay, so that must have been our killer.
What did the man want?
He said he'd lost something out at the ruin. A necklace, a family heirloom. It seems to have been very important to him. The 5 of them spent days searching the ruins.
5?
Yes, there were 5 of them. They rented rooms above the bistro. 5 bigwigs in smart suits. One even had a uniform on.
Did they find the necklace?
No, I don't think so. They left after a couple of days.
Interesting.
Hmm.
So the evil lord died.
Yes. He's buried in the mausoleum in the castle cemetery.
Thank you, Monsieur le Capitaine. You've been a great help.
You're welcome, my boy.
And yes, of course, from this, everyone would know to talk to the fisherman and find out about the captain's cat. Because, of course, why not?
Excuse me, Pierre.
Yes? Now what?
I'd like to ask you something about Capitaine Deneuve.
Have you spoken to him?
Yes, I have. And you were right. He's a very strange man. Can you really believe everything he says?
Well, I'm not sure, quite honestly. He's a sailor, and they're always full of stories. 50 years at sea are a long time. Enough time to experience a great deal, and for a lot of things to become a bit muddled up in one's mind.
He certainly seems to say some strange things.
I don't think all his stories are true, but there's a core of truth in many of them. You'll have to make up your own mind which of his stories to believe.
Is he a friend of yours?
Friend? Well, I've seen him almost every day for a number of years. He captains the ferry, I do my fishing. When he's finished for the day, we sometimes go over to the bistro for a glass of pastis. Yes, now I come to think of it, I suppose we are friends.
And you get on well with each other? I should think it's pretty difficult being friends with a man like him.
Oh, we get on rather well, really. We don't talk much, you know. If anything, he does the talking, spins his yarns. The only thing about him that sometimes drives me crazy is his damned cat.
The captain has a cat.
Yes. He lets her out here on the jetty in the morning and takes her back in at night. And the damned beast spends all day slinking around here.
You don't like cats?
I hate cats. They steal the fish from my bucket or get tangled up in my fishing line. Deneuve's creature has often knocked my bucket of bait over, and I've had to go and get some more. I've told him hundreds of times to take the animal on the ferry with him, but he just won't do it.
And...
I have to go. Good luck with your fishing.
Thank you, thank you.
if everything... Yes, there it is. So, from what I know, we have to wait somewhere around here. Ready this, and just wait. I'm not sure if I'm in the right spot or not, but we'll see in few minutes, maybe. This is gonna take too long. I might actually fast forward it a bit. Okay. We have to get cat on our side and... Ah! Actually, that didn't take as long as I thought it would. Time to ruin this man's day. Hello, I'm just suspiciously standing here.
There! Did you see that? Did you see that? It's that damn cat again. She's knocked all my bait in the water. That's the third time this week.
Calm down. You can always get some new baits.
What about my fishing tackle? What about my telescope ultralight 47 for 800 francs? I can't leave it here unguarded. It could be stolen. I'll have to take everything with me, just because of that damned cat.
Don't worry, Pierre. I'll keep an eye on your things.
Would you?
Of course. No problem.
Thank you, my friend. Then I'll go right now.
Why wouldn't you trust this? Decent Englishman. Yep, no moon logic here. No moon logic at all. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do this without the walkthrough. So I'm not sure what I have to do in here. Oh, okay, I know some things.
The ceiling of the tower has caved in.
I have to find a grave. I think. Did I see a icon change? No. Okay. Do I go?
Looks like this used to be a tower, but it's collapsed.
Where are... Okay then. Do I do something in here? Come on. Does the camera angle change or... No. Well, at least I found out how to make him disappear. Up. I saw... There was something... I could interact with. I think. Or am I going crazy? I might be. This is to leave. Can I just... Can I...
Looks like this used to be a tower, but it's collapsed.
I don't understand how he runs. I mean... That... Up. Actually, I didn't notice I could even go here.
Tower? This castle must have been a real fortress before it collapsed.
Good. Ah, finally.
It's locked. An iron gate.
An
iron gate.
Am I...
That doesn't work. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked.
Am I missing something? Okay, detectives at home. What am I missing? Other than the key. Oh my god, it's raining cats and dogs. Ah!
That doesn't work. Now the bucket's hanging from the fishing rod. Not a good idea. I can't see any connection there. It would have surprised me if it had worked like that. It won't work like that. That won't get me any further. There's no point in that. I can't see any connection there.
Okay then. Do I have to go around? Maybe there? Or maybe not.
A tower. This castle must have been a real fortress before it collapsed.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a itsy bitsy quickie checkup. Because I don't wanna be stuck here for the next 10 minutes. Wait. Was it part of the gate or...
An iron gate.
Yeah, I think it was.
It's locked.
Oh well. B. R. B. Oh well. Oh well. Which one was it again?
Of course, it can't work like that. Looks like that won't work.
Was the case file? Yep. What else? What else? Oh boy. Hello? Huh. I'm looking for a grave.
A gravestone. Pretty weather-beaten.
Are you the one?
This doesn't need salting. There's a hollow at the top.
And...
That would be stupid.
Uh...
It won't work like that.
Why?
That doesn't work. It would have surprised me if it had worked like that.
Okay, and where do I... throw the salt in? I guess I found my answer.
A mausoleum.
Be gone!
It seems to have worked. This must be the amulet. I found it.
Well, back. Hello. Man who disappears in stripes. Well, back we go. Back to the England. Scotland Yard awaits. Oh, actually, I don't think they await me, but the Druidic Tractor does. It takes so long. And I mean, yeah, I've played point and clicks where you take a long time to get anywhere, but oh my. Finally.
Monsieur le Capitaine,
What can I do for you?
Let's go!
when are you leaving for Portsmouth?
In 2 hours. Are you coming?
Yes.
Yes.
Then come aboard.
And then let's steal everything. Ooh.
Clothes and stuff. Clothes and stuff. I don't think I need to change my clothes just yet. My spare suit. Just in case.
You have a spare suit?
Clothes and stuff. Clothes and stuff. Clothes and stuff. Clothes and stuff. That's my hold-all. It's too early to pack. We won't be arriving yet.
Mm-hmm. There's that.
Hey, this flap opens up.
And just because I know it...
A perfect hiding place for the amulet. No one will find it there. I think I'll go and get some fresh air. I'm feeling a bit queasy. God, what's been going on here? Someone's broken into my cabin and searched through all my things.
Well, let's first look at the clothes and stuff.
Whoever did this made a thorough job of it. Whoever did this made a thorough job of it. Whoever did this made a thorough job of it.
Well, on to the main event.
The amulet. Where's the amulet? It's been stolen. I don't believe it.
Bum bum ba.
Whoever did this made a thorough job of it.
Do I find any
Whoever did this made a thorough job of it.
clues?
Whoever did this made a thorough job of it.
Hmm.
Blast it. The thief must still be on board. But we're pulling into the harbor. I'll never catch him now.
Well, I guess we gotta report to Blake. He always knows what to do. Bing bong.
Hello, Mr. Blake. I'm back.
And? Did you find the amulet?
That's a long story.
Oh boy, let's get tailing.
Well, go on then. I can't wait to hear what happened.
I found the amulet. It was walled up in the Lord's mausoleum.
Really? It really does exist then. And you've got it. Show me.
About that. Also, once again, the stripe.
Well, I did have it, but it was stolen from me.
Stolen? How did that happen?
No idea. I hid it in my cabin during the crossing. Someone broke in and rummaged through all my luggage.
Was anything else missing?
No, not a thing.
Someone must have been following you.
I didn't notice anyone. Who could have known I'd been looking for an amulet in that godforsaken dump?
Certain people may be taking a great interest in your investigations, Mr. Halligan. Do not underestimate the power of the druids.
Well, I mean, it could have been just a passing by amulet thief.
Oh, I don't know. Perhaps it was just a case of ordinary petty theft.
I very much doubt it, Mr. Halligan. Nobody else knew of our conversation. You were followed. And now the amulet has fallen into the wrong hands. Now nothing can stop the perfection of the ritual.
Oh no.
I haven't met anyone who looked like a druid so far.
No, Mr. Halligan. You won't recognize the inheritors by their cloaks and sickles. They're people, just like you and me. They could be powerful industrialists, high-ranking politicians, or influential military men, people in key positions of society.
What can I do then? I can't possibly check up on the entire upper class of British society looking for a couple of druids.
No, but it may be worth your while to keep an eye on groups of neo-druids. If anyone tries to justify their claims to the druids' inheritance, they will.
Neo-druids? What are they?
There are a number of groups around claiming to be the druids' rightful successors. They're organized in orders, like Templars or Freemasons.
You could say this is a shadow of the druids?
Tell me more about these neo-druids.
Like I said, the neo-druids try to live their lives according to ancient druid ideals. Some of them do a lot of charitable work as well. But there are some really dubious associations going around, combining the druids' customs with occult rites. Rumors say that there's such a sect at large somewhere in London.
So they are the killers, maybe?
In London, you said? Do you know where I might find these people?
I've no idea. All I know is that the only people who know anything about the Order refer to it as the Circle.
Thank you, Mr. Blake. I'll see what I can make of it.
Good. If you have any more questions, don't hesitate to call on me anytime you like.
One more thing, Mr. Blake.
Yes,
I get the impression this business could get pretty dangerous from now on.
yes. Very likely, Mr. Halligan.
It may be safer for both of us if we let someone else in on the matter. Please call Melanie Turner in Oxford and tell her the whole story. Make sure she learns everything you've told me. She works at the Anthropological Museum. Her number's in the phone book. And tell her I'll get in touch with her myself as soon as possible. Would you do that for me?
Of course, Mr. Halligan. Good luck.
Oh, those gestures. Oh well, actually, yeah, I think I'll leave it here. On the next episode, let's see if we can find some druids or neo-druids. Until the next episode. Bye-bye.